let's go to the game, the last game that we should talk about anyway, which is Arsenal away, PSV. PSV league game is losing a 2-1, I think.
Who's their manager?
PSV last night they lost 3-2.
Yeah,
they're playing. Go ahead.
Who's their manager? PSV, is it?
No, he's not as commonly very famous as such.
Okay. Kubanga for them, they have a record. They are a very high scoring team, by the way, regardless.
And they consider
a lot. Dutch teams anyway.
Actually, PSV is very inconsistent because at the beginning of the season, maybe like the first 13 games or so, they were leading the league. But right now they're behind by about 7 points.
That's a big gap.
Yeah.
To lose
They've gone in the past 10 games. They've been going through a very bad
I think the Champions League affected them because they've done well.
They've done well. They've been out playing so well.
Yeah.
Anyway, PSV. First of all, I'll take it. We're starting our way.
Yeah.
That's a very good thing to do. I tell for me, of course, no mpira gwa Nottingham Forest because we had already lost. But me, I saw very many positives from that game. In fact, I was very impressed with the way we approached that game.
But do you remember what I told
you? We played like we were trying to.
In fact, very better than
it played well. Nottingham Forest, the second half I was so shocked. 70 minutes.
That really missed my mind because I wondered where was this?
Where was that football at Emirates? Nottingham Forest. In fact, I was just like
this game of away ever.
If we played like that,
I don't know this time we even Nottingham Forest said sobola yabatengako press in that was one good daily until maybe the second half water and they were really playing very well. Midfield, of course we could not score because of normal circumstances. Natunuliranga mass wali just blood. You can't create.
You can even see our current star boy is Maneri.
Yeah.
He's not feeling himself.
He's not. He's like, you're not ready for anything. So maybe Champions League.
So I think they need something to come their way, but they're more confidence. To Zaku Manchester and the league meanwhile. But yeah, focusing on the Champions League, where do you see it go big? Away?
No, me, because I have known this manager now for the past 6 years. It's away game. I think Adalach Maninga, it is a two-legged game. I don't think he's even interested in getting a goal there. I think he's going to be more interested in not losing that game. I won't even be surprised if he plays it down to 0-0. So as long as he doesn't get beat at PSV. Then at Emirates, he hopes that, of course, with a crowd behind and some positives about Soborogwinjai. But what he doesn't want right now is to go into the second leg with a deficit because Yaraba Chechamukula against Newcastle. Because at home, that's when you're going to get the points from. So what I think he's going to be looking at is trying not to go into deficit for the second leg, which is rightly so. Maybe if we can get the goal, it's a weak team, well and good. But nature again, Okwewala is trying to concede, especially against this PSV team. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw another 0-0 or even a 1-0. If Arsenal won, again Okwa is trying to lose that first leg, especially in the away from home. And his record is good. Ykee Benda asamba bulungi.
I think PSV might edge this 2-1.
2-1.
Yeah. Because Gondi, those guys, they're very good going forward. Arsenal, you don't have a final man. Wadenga, those guys concede goals, but they're very good going forward. Yeah,
they're very good.
And in fact, that team Jebasembo like to reach this stage because you. And
Juventus doesn't concede.
Yeah, Juventus doesn't concede.
So for me, I would argue that of course because of Arteta's approach to the game in the league, rather away from home, his approach away from home has helped us a lot, and I think it could go with a 2-0 to Arsenal. For me, for us to get there, I think Ben White needs to begin in number 2 to enhance our attack because he's better than Timber in that.
Calafiori should start.
I don't think Calafiori should start. I think this is the game you bring back that boy to solidify our when you start with Ben White. Yeah,
Calafiori, they should find. They should find something for Calafiori. There is a goal or two in that guy to be sure. His chance creation is good. His whatever. Of course, his positioning. In fact, all our chances came when he was on the pitch. No Nottingham Forest. The moment he was withdrawn. No kukira kubanga for him. Of course, again, but there is something about him. His dynamism. is very good, especially down got a 2-9 years.
I think when you are away in the only chance of a trophy that you
you're
have,
not looking to.
you don't take chances
You don't.
with your defense at least. Kelly is not as good as Calafiori going forward, but he's a solid
He's
midfielder.
He's comfortable.
Very
with the ball,
comfortable.
yeah.
So it means you can hold on to the ball longer period.
Of
Because Ben
course.
White is good. Of course, the defense Bamani
Timber should rest, I
Pate
think,
was
yeah.
rested. In which game we drew? Nottingham. So he has had a weekend, like about 10 days.
Just
Too many balls.
Chobumanya, whoever you put in that position, again facing Gagondi, this guy who was at Spurs.
Dembele.
No.
I know him. Ndombele.
No, Bakayoko.
Anida.
But they have Bakayoko still.
Yarimu Bayan, and then he came to Spurs. The Croatian guy. He's the one who attacks from that wing.
On which? On the left or on the right?
On the
side of Ben White?
Yes, another side of
Kelly.
side of Ben White. It's Noah Lang who attacks from that
Noah Lang
side.
is good. I
Yeah,
think.
Noah Lang is good, but
Ben White
I
was
wanna
well.
on the right. Name of team. I tell when it's
Ati,
team, but
because remember, it's the Croatian guy. What's his name?
who's
Animo
that?
Let me
Kujukira.
look again.
Animo Kujukira.
I don't even
Is
know how the
that their
PSV
support?
team
Yeah.
looks, honest to be.
for
But Noah
me-
Lang is, look at the young, Bamuinas now,
Look at them,
and he's
he's
very
another
clutch. And he's very clutch, yeah, maybe that. But Naimurunj
With our defense, I'm not worried, honestly speaking. My problem would
is
be
where the goals come from.
the
Because
goals
sometimes
coming
that
from,
you
and
win matches
also
have
how
to.
we use Rice. Producer nina conversation jenjaga to as Ghana's. Rice is the most misprofiled player we have in that squad.
Yeah, I think
The
now
other 105
over-
million was misused to some extent, or the way they're using him, because Arsenal
it's
being
the way
a
they're using him.
Arsenal being a possessive team in most games,
Yeah.
it's important that you have a number 6 that just gives it back to player. You can those days, Rodri are stepping up lately, but the years before, Rodri would just break up play, give it to the De Bruynes, and they run the game.
Oh, yes.
That's what Rice should be giving Arsenal. But there's a presence of one man called who? Partey, who creates.
He's done who's, yeah.
He's really
Rice,
very
The
magnificent.
manager, the manager wants Rice to run with the ball.
Which Rice can't do as a 6.
There's that Liverpool documentary that has been released. Yeah, on the second episode, they asked Pep Linders, that guy who was assistant to Klopp. Yeah, they asked him like what would be like a complete midfield or like a perfect midfield, and he named 3 players.
Yeah.
He named Jude Bellingham, and he included Declan Rice, and then he said Curtis Jones. And
For Liverpool,
okay, according to him, that would be like a complete midfielder.
For him.
Era Mandabanga attribute like the attributes is because Bellingham is a physical guy. Nenga Womulaba, if they put him in the 10th position,
goal threat Ajina.
he has a goal threat, he's perfect. If they put him in the 8th position,
He's still
he's
good.
also good, yes. And Declan Rice,
Goal threat here once go.
yeah, his goal threat is down, but he's a physical guy. He's a box to box. He's a very good.
My
box to box
problem
player.
with him is here. He's not a very creative player.
No, he's not a creative player. But
That's
he's-
it.
This is what I think.
But I saw a stat that surprised me here. I think the role of the last 2 months, he was leading in key passes. Declan Rice.
No, that's a lie. Because De Bruyne, I get over a point. What do you mean by this guy had the most passes? It could be back to his defender.
Yeah.
But I want to go to the key passes issue. Rice, I've watched so many clips on the internet after the games where this man chooses a square pass instead of a through ball to the midfielders, which is Odegaard and whoever sometimes plays. And I feel like he's limiting our creativity in the forward lines, especially now that we have to
We
hustle
don't
for
have.
goals. Kati nze ndowooza ono omusajja oba inakyusamu pata n'amuteekako ku 8 sorry.
That's why I could do. But
You
he's
guys-
like,
you guys-
now they
you guys- you guys
that's
are-
So
us.
there are limitations.
That's what
last
I'm
season,
He doesn't have the
last season, Declan Rice was playing the 6, right?
No,
Jorginho
half.
and Rice, yeah, half.
Between and half.
Because Arteta, I think, decided really where Mogura. He really doesn't want him as a 6. That's what I
What Arteta wanted, and he spoke about it. Arteta was looking for a midfield. That's why even Havertz was bought as a midfield originally. He was bought to make sure we dominate both in the air and down.
yeah.
When an opponent has the ball, when you have legs, those legs, Rice has long legs and is strong. Havertz the same thing. Ngarana, this physicality thing. The Man City in the small touch.
Nainga
He was preparing for those big games, Man City and Liverpool.
Like a Newcastle.
Oh yes.
In only those games, unfortunately, when you have Rice and you have Partey, you needed an Odegaard. That is not an Odegaard, a right-footed midfielder who is a creative one.
Yes.
But I watched on your defense. Because Nottingham Forest Obamukuba, West Ham Obamukuba, but having Partey and Rice in that team is having two defensive midfielders against a team that is going to sit back. Those are Rice what costing it out. So I understand why they're trying to buy this kid from
Zubimendi. He breaks. Yes.
Gives you Jorginho.
Zubimendi is a controller.
Yeah, gives you Jorginho and the creativity of Bernardo Katugambe, but with the right foot. So take a choice in the Chitula Odegaard Nagenda. No, when you play Man City, switch it. Send Rice up. Let this guy sit because he helps you in build up. Rice helps you in stealing the ball early against a big team. So for me, I see where we're going, but today and the Champions League that I think
Rice has some limitation. Yes.
Rice is limiting us.
So between Rice
and
Partey, and going to Gamba to say Jorginho.
I would start Rice.
Jorginho. Wanga Jorginho. His old Bambi even Nega Steiner. I think you can't play both of them because now when the ball is lost,
you don't know who's going to recover.
Yeah, you don't know who's going to recover that. But Singapore Dewali,
Partey is like 2 years older than Jorginho. But we can't speak about that. He's our brother.
But in reality, Singapore like on a normal age, very balanced. They would give you two very great things. Now they have a passing game.
Would be the
they
best
have
and
Partey because they can break lanes, but very creative. Rice, on the other hand, here with his long legs.
Actually, we that midfield this weekend. This week in the midweek.
Yeah.
And you see how we perform.
Actually,
like
Rice playing as 6.
Rice. Ekilungi ekintu kyemanyi Rice kyasobola okukolera team. It's to press the opponents when you guys lose possession. Because team enene tegenda tulayo. Rice akwachitononga team etuddeyo. But Man City is going to attack you. Rice is good. He's going to run the whole night. Those are the Bellinghams. That's why Madrid stands a chance against Man City.
There is a game I watched him. That first game when we had just signed him of the Community Shield.
Yeah.
He really Arteta thought it. At that time, Partey was good. He really brought out Chebaya.
Abadde yetegekera tiimu bbiri mukyangajja mu competition 2022 Liverpool and Man City. That's why they've never won a game since we started competing at that level. Naye erabira okwetegekerani Fulham
ne West Ham
game
kuba
Newcastle beetaga creative players and then one deep sixer too. So I think that's the next phase of action for us. PSG away. I think it's Nagami 2-0. PSV. I think it's a 1-0 actually to Arsenal.
It's a 0-0. Well, I think he's not going to mind not being
beat. Only the PSV.
2-1.
Okay. So I want to just thank the fans for supporting. Follow us on TikTok. Follow us on Instagram. Bane Instagram weri. Naye producer tanateka post season tugenda kuyoma nga tumaze show. Nenga Instagram weri. Zino show episode zino bideyo mulabeko mu commenting. The guys who want to come to the show,
aba Man U
fans, please, you're still welcome. Send your DMs to our fan page. Onotiyandi bedosinge bade Arsenal.
Nene Hazard
big up Hazard,
Gerald, Man City.
So people love the show and we appreciate you. Alipapa Liverpool banaika mbatele yakagambo kubanga badde banoonya abawe yakagambo banayisaba kunsonyiwa okola prediction nga yakubatta busi naye ekyo kyebayita omuwagizi wa Arsenal oba omuwagizi wa tiimu etaliiyo okitegeera tonsuubira kwogera birungi byokka and that's what makes the fan bench
nekirala because you guys have always been like the escort
if there's an escort, it is you. You've been an escort for 9 years.
This season, you're not going to walk empty-handed. The next time we're in the studio, at least we're not going to
mugenda kumpa ekikopo ekyokunywera mu kyayi oba ekikopo ekino
so producer for tukela bawa guard of honor tetujja
wano tuwa ekitiibwa tuwangana ekitiibwa. This is the Bernardo Silva personal fans.
Tugenda kuleetera
Bernardo kaagala okuba engalo nga basajja
tetugenda baagala okukona
Arsenal fans.
tukoye embeera embi tukoye n'ebikifaanana
certificate of participation.
Yeah.
And 3
bwenga tubazibawandiikiranga mwabasinze
I want the fans to
okuparticipatinga
know, and this is a very important reminder to you guys. Please remember, this is for the fun. We do this for the
the
fun.
love
Please,
of the game.
temweta because of football. Tewetuga, tochawa bantu. The fan bench is there for the fans and by the fans.
Yes.
All of us here, this one has a job that he does. She has a job that she does. You know the job that I do. All the people behind the camera have a job that they do. This is just to get us together, to have a conversation and enjoy
About the
life.
game, yeah.
Together. So please remember, because it's just fun. So I want to advise you, and it's important because of the positions we hold in society. Okujjukiza nti guno muzannyo temwefumita biso tunatera n'okujjayo gye muzannyira oba gye mulabira emipiira to come and enjoy the games with you sometimes.
Yes.
So watch out, follow subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Watching.
Comment zo zitekeyo ng'oyomba oba oyombesa Hussein oba oyombesa Biggie Hazard oba Ykee. We will reply you either live or in a comment.
Or never.
Olumu bwenzija nenga kuliisa direct guma. Nenga tuwagala nnyo. One love, fan bench, one love.